Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the equations of motion. Today, we will be learning about the lab activity. Okay. First, we will be learning about the lab activity. Here, in your textbook, a lab activity is given. In order to find the acceleration and velocity of an object moving on an inclined plane. To find the acceleration or velocity of an object, okay, on an inclined plane, okay, and what are the materials required for it. Aim is to find the acceleration and velocity of an object in an inclined plane. Say apparatus or materials required. Books, a plastic tube, a marble, a scale, a scale, a marker, stop clock, a plate. Okay, these are the materials that we require. Books, glass marbles, digital clock, plastic tube, steel plate. Okay, books, plastic tube, marble, scale, marker, stop clock, plates. Okay, these are the materials that are required. And here, procedure. Okay, just I'll explain the procedure. You should place the books one above the other, and here all the books should be in identical shape. Should place all the books one above the other. Just here I am drawing of the books and placing of the books one above the other, and take a 200 centimeter long pipe. 200 centimeter long pipe. If it is like this, 200 centimeter. Cut that into the half. Cut the pipe into the half, such that it will be like this. It will be in such a position. That means like this. Whenever when we place any object, a marble over there, it can roll down. If I am keeping it inclined, it can roll down. Whenever I am placing of a marble over here, it will be going like this. It will be passed through it. Like that, should make the half of the long tube into half, such that half size pipe, half shape pipe is placed over the books in an inclined position. Keep one end of the pipe on the top of the books. The other end you keep a plate over here. Keep a plate over there. And here, and take a marble such that it can fit through take a glass marble such that it can fit into that pipe. Its diameter should be lesser than the diameter of the pipe, such that it can roll through it. Okay, like that you should take a glass marble and you should place the glass marble over this one, such that it will be rolling. And here also we are taking up after taking off this long pipe, you should, by using of a marker, you mark the Okay. You mark the measurements. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeter like that. Next, you are having of a stop clock. Stop clock, you use the stop clock over here. And here, when you are releasing of the stop clock, you try to note down the time at what, okay, at how much, after how many seconds it is striking of the plate. That means whenever when you release the marble over here, the marble rolls down and it hits the plate. When at the time where it is hitting, no, at that time you should stop the stop clock. Such that we will be getting of the different times, and you should make a note of it. At what distance, and you should note down that it is a 200 centimeter pipe. Therefore, you should not take 200 centimeter. You should go with 40 centimeter, 50 centimeter, 60 centimeter, 70 centimeter, like that. You can go with. It is your wish that how much distance you can able to do that work. Next, you should make a note of all this one. You should make a note of all this one. What you should make a note? You should draw a table. You should draw a table. In that distance, how much distance you are having. Next, okay, that is distance, that is S is equal to how many centimeter? 40 centimeter, 50 centimeter, 60 centimeter, like that. Different centimeter you should take, different lengths you should take. And here time which is denoted by the stop clock. And here in this time you should do the same with the same distance, with the same 40 centimeter. You should trial it for 3 times. That is T1, T2, T3. Okay, T1, T2, T3. That is, excuse me, trial 1, trial 2, trial 3. 3 times you should take. Trial 1, trial 2, trial 3. And you should make a note of it. Then you should find the average of these 3. Average time. Average time. Average time. You should note down the average time. Then you should find out the 2s by t square. Then you should find out the 2s by t square. 2s means what? Here, whatever the distance it is, 2 times of that distance. By whatever the time, average time you are getting, no, that you should square it, and you have to find out the 2s by t square. And after finding out all the values, you should note down that whether the 2s by t square, are we getting of the constant value or different value. We should note, notice whether it is a constant, whether it gives the constant value. Constant value means same value all the time with a smaller difference in the magnitudes, or the totally different magnitudes. That you should observe it. And you should make a note of the distance time graph, and you should make a note of the distance time graph. Already you know that time should be taken on the y-axis, distance should be taken on the x-axis. S by t graph. Okay. For these values you should draw the S by t graph. And here, basing on the slope what you are having, you can able to find out whether the acceleration and as well as the velocity of an object. Okay. By using of the slope, we can able to find out we can able to find the acceleration and velocity of the object. Like that, we can able to find the acceleration as well as the velocity of an object. Okay, that means speed in a particular direction is called as the velocity. Whenever you get the distance and time, we'll be getting of a speed graph. Okay, speed graph. Okay, in the same way, whenever you find the displacement and time, we'll be getting of the displacement time graph. Okay, basing on that, we can able to find out whether it is how much of the velocity is there, depending upon the slope of the the slope, and in the same way we can able to find out the acceleration of an object. Okay, this is how we will be finding out the acceleration and velocity of an object. Okay, right. Okay children, next we will be having of few problems are there. We are having of few problems. Just let us discuss those problems. This is about the lab activity. Okay, coming to the problem. Here a problem is given. At a distance L is equal to 400 centimeter. At a distance L is equal to 400 meters away from the signal. There is a signal, traffic signal. Okay, a red, orange, green, like that we will be having, no? Okay, traffic signal is there. At a distance 400 centimeter. Here is at a distance of 400 centimeter. Total distance is how much? 400 meters. 400 meters. Brakes are applied by a locomotive. Brakes are applied. Locomotive means train. Locomotive means train. Brakes are applied. Before 400 meters, brakes are applied. Okay, by looking at the signal. Moving at a velocity 54. It is moving with a velocity 54 meter per second. It is moving with a velocity 54 kilometer per hour. Sorry, it is of kilometer per hour. Okay, it is moving with a velocity 54 kilometer per hour. He is asking that determine the position of the locomotive relative to the signal light after 1 minute. That means after 1 minute, how much distance this locomotive is moving after the application of the brake. Here he is asking that. Try to understand the problem first. There was a signal. The signal light came red. Therefore, when the signal light comes red, automatically the train should stop. Therefore, the driver applied the brakes before 400 meters of the signal. And here he is asking to find out that after 1 minute of the application of the brakes, after 1 minute, how much distance it is traveling. How much distance it is traveling, he is asking. Therefore, what is given over here? Actually, what is the speed of the train? The speed of the train is 54 km per hour. U is equal to 54 km per hour. But here it is given as meter, and here it is given as 54 km per hour. Therefore, first you convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. 54 into 5 by 18. 18 1 18 3 that is equal to 15 meter per second. What is U? 15 meter per second. The initial velocity, the velocity of the train is, the locomotive is 15 meters per second. Okay, it is 15 meter per second. And here what is given? Still what is given? Okay, and here the train after moving certain distance it stopped. Therefore, what is the final velocity? 0. By using of the formula, V is equal to U plus AT. By using of the formula, we can able to find out the t time. V is equal to U plus AT. And here he has given the acceleration also. Okay, in 1 minute of the application of the brake, of its acceleration is 0.3 meter per second square. 0.3 meter per second square. Therefore, by using of the formula, V is equal to U plus AT, you can able to find. Here V is no, V we know, U we know. But A we don't know. Why? Because V is the final velocity which is equal to 0. U is the initial velocity, you should take down in the meter per second, 15 plus A is given as minus 0.3, and here T. That is equal to plus 15 if it coming this side, minus 15, plus into minus is minus 0.3T. Therefore, T is equal to minus 15 by minus 0.3. Therefore, here we get T is equal to minus cancel, 15 by 3 by 10. Okay, 3 by 10. Therefore, it comes 10, 3 by 10 we write, Here 10 becomes to the numerator, 10 comes to the numerator, 15 into 10 by 3, that is 3 1 jar, 3 5 jar, 50 seconds. What is the time? 50 seconds. We are getting about 50 seconds. Okay? 50 seconds we are getting. Next, it is covering a distance. Okay. Next, okay, how much distance? Okay, then how much distance it is covering? After that, how much distance it is covering? Therefore, for that, we will use the formula v square minus u square is equal to 2as. E square minus u square is equal to how much distance it is traveling? Okay, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. That means before 400 meters of the train, when the brakes are applied, how much distance it is traveling? Means it is traveling to a distance of what? How much distance means by using of this formula we can able to find out. That is v square minus u square is equal to a. V is what? 0. 0 square is 0 minus u is what? U is 15. 15 square. Is it not 15? Yes. Next 2 into minus 0.3 into yes. That is minus 0.6 yes. That is equal to minus 225. 15 square is 225. 15 square is 225. Therefore, we want to find out the s, minus 2, or we can write directly here. Minus 225 by minus 0.6 is equal to s, minus minus cancel. 225 by 6 by 10, that is equal to 2250 by 6. 2 3s are, okay. 2 11s are 22, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we can divide. 3 1 3 3s are 9, 11 11. Means 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 375 meters. How much we are getting? 375 meters. Therefore, distance covered is equal to 375. Here he is after the application of the brakes. After 1 minute he is asking. Therefore, total distance after the application is traveling of 375 meters. Therefore, how much distance it will travel in the 1 minute means, okay, 375. Sorry. Total distance is 400. Distance traveled by train after 1 second. 400 minus 375, that is equal to 25 meters. How much it is? 25 meters. It is traveling a distance of 25 meters. Okay, this is about the problem. Okay, the first problem, whatever that is given under the equations of the motion. Okay, right. The remaining we'll be learning in the next class. Thank you.